What's going on, guys? Just checking I'm in focus. Right, so I just thought I would film this today because there's so many people that will basically say that they can't fit the diet into their lifestyle on certain days when they've not prepared something or whatever. So what I've done is I've not prepared anything, not deliberately, just due to the fact that I've been really busy, which I'm sure a lot of yous are. So I want to show you that it can be done, one, on a budget, and two, without having to cook anything. You can just go straight to the supermarket and get a solid meal in. Right, so I'm going to go through what I mean. This isn't, well, this is everything I'm eating because I'm trying to bulk up, but this is a big meal, right? This is just for ideas really, right? So on a diet, this is ideas for snacks, your lunch, etc. Right? So start off with, right, the carb sources, right? So the first carb source I'll have to start off with is a tub of raspberries. Okay, I really like them for snacking, not too high in calories, and they're just nice and sweet. Then I have a wholemeal sub, or whatever you want to call it. Then these things are really good for getting some extra protein in. You've got strawberry protein. This is from Graham's, Arla, Scare. They're all different brands, but they all do the same thing. Just make sure it's a low fat and higher protein type of yogurt. Then we've got more carb sources. These are high in fibre, great snack, some popcorn. Then these are actually really good, I recommend them. These are from Aldi. They're basically the individually wrapped chocolate. So you've got, I'll show you that, focus on it. Yeah, so basically this stops you from, like, you can literally scan the back of this on your MyFitnessPal and this will come up, and you take that to work or you take that somewhere and you know that that's your portion. Whereas I think if you get a big ass bar like this, then you're going to eat it. It's just human nature. Chocolate's nice, so if it's individually wrapped, it might stop you from binging. Okay, so we've got that. Then they've got peri chicken breasts. Okay, it's not, obviously I would rather cook my own chicken breasts and stuff because this has some additives and stuff in it, right? But see, in terms of from a perspective of, were you going to go and get McDonald's, or were you going to starve yourself and not eat and build a bad relationship with food? This is fine every so often, right? Also, it's not going to affect your fat loss goals at all, right? Just make sure, see all this stuff here? It's actually quite good in the UK how they've got like green, red, and if one of them's like really red and probably like high in fat or something like that, maybe just try and look for one that's not so bad. Then I have some pastrami here as well for the roll, and that's it. I'll probably put up, oh no, wait, hold on, talk about 0 calorie drinks, right? So I'm having this for some caffeine, right, because I don't have any coffee in the gym and all they had was like really high sugar lattes. So I'm having this kind of white monster for some caffeine. And really, just to touch on diet drinks, I don't want to go on too much about it, but I've said it before, diet drinks are not the worst thing in the world when it comes to dieting. Actually, I think they're quite good because they help you stay on track with your goals and they stop you from binging on certain things. So water, however, should be your main source of liquid that you're putting into your body. However, one a day or whatever, diet drinks to kind of keep your sanity okay is not a bad thing. Especially when it comes to trying to lose fat. It's not going to affect your fat loss goals at all, trust me. There's no studies to show that at all. Your body doesn't think it's sugar and spike your insulin or anything like that. That's BS, right? So this will help you stay on track, or should help you stay on track and stop you from binging on certain things. Don't have them all the time, just keep it to a minimum, but they're not going to be the be all and end all of your diet. So that, and then some light on light meal and some sweet chili sauce, and that'll go on the sub, and I'll probably take a picture of it in a wee second once I'm eating it and put that right about now. Okay, so the last clip you would have seen would have been my lunch that day. It's a few days later now. I don't like this camera. It means that you can tell I haven't showered. Right, today I'm going to talk a wee bit about intermittent fasting, why it is good for fat loss, right? So basically, I follow intermittent fasting because it means that I can have bigger, more satiating meals throughout the day. And I don't have to have small bodybuilding type split meals where I have chicken, brown rice and broccoli 6 times a day. Absolutely not optimal for fat loss, because fat loss has to be sustainable, okay? Your diet has to be sustainable in order to be optimal. So it's all about your daily. I keep on banging on and on about it, but I'm gonna go do it until I'm blue in the face, because I really need to drill it home to you guys that it is all about your daily and weekly intake, and that's why you can screw up your diet at the weekend unless you learn how to fit it into your lifestyle. Okay, so you still can enjoy the odd alcoholic beverage and all those sorts of things, but that's for another video. Today I'm talking about intermittent fasting, right? So what I follow is basically a eating window, right? So you fast for a certain amount of time throughout the day. Fasting, all of a sudden, as soon as I say fasting, people think, oh, I'm going to starve myself. You're not. It's just not true at all. Basically, your body. Basically what fat is stored energy, and your body uses that when it doesn't have sufficient calories, and that's how fat burning takes place. So basically what that is that you're in a calorie deficit. So in order to be in a calorie deficit, you need to eat less calories than you expend, right? So intermittent fasting can help with that, because it allows you to eat big meals and not necessarily feel like you're dieting too much, because you're still having these big meals throughout the day. I maybe have 2, maybe 3 meals, but bigger meals throughout the day, rather than having small kind of 300 or 400 calorie meals, 5 or 6 times a day. So there's ways to go about it. I tend to have my eating window between kind of 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock most of the times when I'm trying this, just the way that my work schedule works. However, you can do it, split it up differently to that, so it's just personal preference to you. You can even make it smaller, you can make it slightly bigger. There's no magical benefits to it, and there's a lot of studies to say that it helps like with certain things, and all those sorts of things are very, very minimal. It's all down to your daily calorie intake, and also you want to up your protein as well. In terms of getting your protein in, what you want to do is make sure with every single meal that you have some form of protein source. So whether that be in the form of a shake, a yogurt, some meat, there needs to be some form of protein source in your meal, especially if you're first starting out. You need to get into these good habits of eating a lot of protein. Okay, why that is because if you're training, I'm hoping that you're training right. Your training is right, and then you dial in your protein, and it helps stimulate muscle recovery. As well as that, helps keep you satiated and full, stops you from binging. Another thing that I use, I'm just going to finish this video off here. Another thing that I use is carb backloading. So basically I'll save some of my carbohydrates and fat. So when I'm cutting weight, I'll save some of my carbohydrates and fat till the night time. So at night time, from 9 or 10 o'clock at night, it's a myth that that's going to make you fat. Again, it's all about your daily and weekly intake. So basically what I'll do is I'll have really, really high protein throughout the day. So whether that be a chicken salad, whether that be for breakfast, maybe have some chicken sausages, some egg whites and some turkey bacon, right, just an example. Then dinner, lunch chicken salad, and then for dinner I'll have some other protein source. But then it also means that as a late night snack, I can have some sort of carbohydrates, because whether that be a packet of crisps, a bar of chocolate, these sorts of things, because I've saved up some of my carbohydrates and fats until the night time. So as long as you're eating 80 to 85%, or 80 to 95% healthy, you can save that extra 20% for stuff you actually like and you actually enjoy, and it's really not going to break the bank when it comes to fat loss, if that's the saying. And then really it just makes it a lot more sustainable. So I'm going to finish this video up here, and also I've got a boot camp coming up in the next 6 weeks or something like that. So I'm going to post a little clip of the current one just to finish this video off, and I will catch you in the next video, guys.